Alright, well I was headed to go check on the project and I come across this little guy. That was a western pygmy rattlesnake. They're all over the place here. I actually find several of them up around my house. They're a small rattlesnake. They're actually the smallest rattlesnake in Oklahoma. They are very, very poisonous. And they're just, you know, what we call a timber rattler, velvet tail. They're big, you know. Here they'll get up to 6 foot or better. And so they're kind of easy to see. Well, these pygmy rattlers, they sometimes are hard to see. So, but very, very poisonous. So, all right, let's go check on the project. Project. We got all the gravel down from the parking lot, all the roads, and for our building pad. Our guys, they've been working on these containers, cutting out the windows, doors, and also some of the larger cutouts for the bedrooms and like the living room. But I'll walk you through today and kind of show you what we've got done so far for week 2. We're actually moving along really well. I'm pretty pleased with our progress. So. And also I'll introduce you to some of the workers here that we've got working. What you got going on over here, Kyle?
Plowing the doors out.
All right. Oh, Kyle, he's the one that cuts the straightest line, so he's in charge of cutting all the doors and windows and cutouts out. Got a helper, Scotty Lee. That's how we roll. What do we got going on here? Introduce yourself.
I'm American. We're putting in some boards right here. We're going to cut out this wall. And now we don't want to collapse it.
There you go. So right here we're looking at, what is this, bathroom?
Yep.
So we got a 16 foot and some change cut out here. and you're just reinforcing, since we're taking the wall out, that takes out some of the integrity of the container. So, right, we're going in, we're just reinforcing the top, since we're stacking multiple stories, which here, I think there's only one on top of this one, so it shouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
But we're using some pretty thick rectangular tubing. I'm sure there'll be engineers or architects saying, well, that might not be strong enough, but it's strong enough.
Yeah.
That is old Chloe. She's the hardest worker out here. This is old Mitch. What are you doing, Mitch?
We're framing out these windows. We're gonna set them up, get them all welded up, and they're gonna cut the holes, set them in, and we're gonna start framing the doorways, get them set in, and get her on down the road.
All right. What do you got Chloe doing?
She's bringing me all my parts so I can set them up, square them up, put them together.
This is fall break for Chloe. What are you going to school for?
Nursing.
Nursing, and you're out here welding and cutting. What a girl.
What a girl.
So actually, Chloe is my oldest daughter's best friend. They went to school together. Her and Riley both will be in the nursing program starting in the spring. Chloe's worked out here for a couple of years during the summer. She is an amazing young woman that has one of the best work ethics. She works very hard. Definitely proud of her. What she's done out here is in word, and excited to see her future. The reason why we're using plasma upside your conventional acetylene oxygen torch. This side of the doorway here is actually done by acetylene oxygen, just your conventional cutting torch. You know, the cuts are rough. We'll probably have to take a grinder to some of it. Also, there's a lot of heat there, and it kind of actually makes these walls to where they're wavy, adding the heat. This side of the door frame is done by plasma, so much cleaner. I mean, it's just a pretty straight line, very little to no heat, and just so much quicker. So quicker and cleaner means money saved. So it took a little bit to get the compressors set up to run plasma out here where we don't have power. But man, I'm glad we're running on it now because it's just so much quicker and cleaner. You know, a lot of times these big wide openings, I'm either trying to make a bedroom or like a living room, something bigger that's, you know, these containers are 8 foot wide. I wanted to open it up and really make like a 16-foot room. Something that when guys come in and they have targets through a room, it's a bigger room, more realistic, more, you know, like your everyday residence. So, but I left 8 inches of the skin to really help the strength. Of course, we have rectangular tubing on both sides to really keep the integrity of the box, since we're going, you know, 2-story, and one container will actually be 3-story. But each container's got its own cuts, and it has to match with the container beside it. So we really, you know, they can do all the measuring and all that, but once we actually set the containers up beside each other, that's when we'll really know they're on with their measurements, on with their cuts. So I'm thinking maybe next week we're hoping that we can start stacking the first floor containers. So that's pretty exciting.